Hello, Sonoma County. Welcome back to our channel. Do you remember back in like 4th or 5th grade, kind of our first economics lesson, and we learned about supply and demand? Well, fast forward to a real estate career, who would have ever thought that I am always talking about supply and demand? We're always looking at supply and demand. It's a constant in our life. It was kind of funny. We're always being asked, what's the inventory like? What's the market like? Well, today I'm going to talk about what the inventory is looking like. But first, I'm Julie Sullivan with Sullivan Group Real Estate, and we help people move in and out and all around Sonoma County every single year. So if you are thinking about making a move, buying that next house, buying maybe your first house, reach out. We'd love to help you put a plan in place and get the process started. So, inventory. What is it looking like right now in Sonoma County? Northern California is a funny place. You listen to the weather and they talk about all the little microclimates around all the different areas. It's the same with real estate. When one area can be not doing so good and seeing a decrease in pricing or a decrease in demand, another area could be booming or vice versa. So it's little niche areas, county to county, sometimes even neighborhood to neighborhood. But today, just focusing on Sonoma County, you're always being asked, what is inventory like? Well, great news. This year, we have seen a 34.1% rise in inventory. That's a lot. For years, we have been dealing with low inventory. And to have this kind of inventory coming on market now is really refreshing. And what does that mean for buyers? Well, it kind of means the obvious, right? Like, you don't have the same buyers all clamoring over the same house. There's a little bit more to go around. There's a lot more choices for you as a buyer to really kind of find that home you've really been wanting and not having to like settle for something because there's just not a lot of stuff on the market. So that has been a great thing. Still can be competitive, but not like we were seeing maybe during the pandemic years, like multiple offers. Sonoma County is still a very desirable place to come. We still have lots of buyers. You still can have the multiple offer situations, but it doesn't feel as crazy now that we have some more inventory. The other question we get asked, and this one a lot of times comes from sellers, they'll say, well, is it a seller's market or a buyer's market? What does that mean? It again has to do with the amount of inventory we have. So when we have anywhere from like 1 to 4 months worth of inventory, and what that means is if no other house came on the market, it would take 1 to 4 months to sell everything that we've got on the market. So you get into that like 1 to 4 months of inventory, it's a seller's market. At 4 months, there's pretty good inventory, but still probably not as much as we need. You get into that 5, 6, 7 months of inventory, definitely a balanced market. Everybody has to play nice in the sandbox, right? Then over 7 months, 7, 8, 9, I wouldn't even know what that's like. Since I've been in real estate, we've never had that kind of inventory, but that's when it becomes a buyer's market. So inventory has been tight for a lot of years for a lot of reasons. They state there hasn't been enough new builds. Older people don't want to leave their home. They don't want to pay the new property taxes. Prop 19 is helping with that. And right now what we're seeing is so many homeowners are enjoying those really low interest rates if they refied, and a lot of people did, into those 2 and 3% interest rate. They're a little hesitant to move if they don't have to, because they're not going to have that interest rate. Those are kind of some of the main reasons we see lower inventory than we would like. So this has been really fun to get this little shot of inventory lately and have a little bit more on the market. In most areas, we're still sitting with very few months of inventory as we talk in the real estate world. So, the sellers are still in the driver's seat a bit, but not like they were. And I feel like it's off a little bit more of a balanced market. Buyers are really in a good position as well and able to maybe negotiate some things or not have to come in so much over asking price because there's so many other offers. So I think it's really a good time for buyers right now. Here in Sonoma County, like I said, it could be so different in other areas around our Northern California. Our county has been very steady, very stable. And like I said, this little shot of inventory has just a real nice welcome for buyers out there. We're not having to look at a house and run back and write the offer. We can actually take our time and look through the disclosures and the report and make kind of a sensible offer, put a sensible offer together in most cases. So that is the great news about inventory here in Sonoma County right now. We are summer of 2024. for. So, if you are thinking of making that move, you're thinking of jumping in, buying that house, maybe moving up to your next house, downsizing, the kids have left, reach out. Let's chat about what you're looking for. We can show you what's available on the market, kind of look at what that inventory looks like in your price range and for what you're looking for. And you can decide if it's the right time to jump in. And we'd be more than happy to help you put a plan together. So hope that helped. Hope that explained what inventory is all about and what it looks like in Sonoma County right now. Thanks for watching.